So, what is there to do in Cherokee? Well, there's lots to do in Cherokee. If you want to hike, if you want to ride motorcycles, if you want to side by side, if you have a Jeep, if you want to see museums or waterfalls, there's just a lot to do. So, stay tuned to let me share a little bit of the area with you. What is there to do in Cherokee and the surrounding area? Well, there's some national forests where you can do a little bit of trail riding on some of their dirt roads, maybe even hit some water. Don't have a street legal side by side? Don't worry, they rent them in Cherokee, Maggie Valley, Gatlinburg, and I'm sure there's multiple places in Pigeon Forge. But definitely we're having some fun if you like to out.
You're the only one that got wet. Didn't even get my camera here wet. But no, you.
One thing to note is if you rent a side by side, you're probably not allowed to take it off road or to any of the national forest roads, or anything off hard roads. You'll need to make sure you check on that before you do that. You can also take a short drive from Cherokee into the Smoky Mountains National Park and maybe the visitor center there. There are tons of trails and waterfalls within Smoky Mountains that you can hit. Just remember that they have changed their rules and you now have to have a parking pass. It's $5 a day or $15, I think, for the week. You can either buy it online or you can get it at the visitor center and you just leave it on the dash. You do need your tag of your vehicle, so it's not transferable between multiple vehicles. So whatever vehicle you get it for, that's the only one it's good for. But it's for any of the hikes or if you're at the visitor center or any place you're parked. This is the area where you can also come in the afternoons and see elk. They usually come up there around 5:30. It varies, either here or on down from here. But it's a lot of people gather every afternoon to see that. While there, you can check out the visitor center, which shows the topography map. You can do some shopping, and you can explore a little bit of the museum and the historical data there, as well as visit the farm. There is the river trail you can do. We're just going to take a little walk through the farm area. It's a nice little walk and just gives you a little bit of the history of the area. And you can make some friends along the way. There were several chickens there that I tried to befriend. One of the other things you should do is remember what apps you have. I have a national parks app that you can choose the different parks and what there is to do in each park. Once you're in it, you click the park you want and it gives you all the information. So good app to have if you can remember to use it. One of the things I wanted to talk about was what all there is to do in Cherokee. And there's lots to do. We're today walking around the visitor centers and the farm area here. And it's a beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees at 10 o'clock in the morning in September. Nice water right by it, and then all the cabins. So this is one of the great things to do while you're here. And just enjoying the stream and the water is amazing. Yeah, so walking through the old farm at Great Smoky Mountains is a great way to spend an hour here, seeing what it was like in those days. Beautiful area, beautiful farm. And in the house is in the original location. Very cool. Nice stalls. They're kind of small. No height. And there's chickens. I will say I tried to befriend them, but they wanted nothing to do with me. Corn cribs. Yeah, there's two different types they use. These were moved here. Here's a picture of them from their original location. But people use two different types. Apple house. Yep, it's their apple house. That was their apple house. Chicken coop. Chicken coop. I'm guessing they pin them at night. Yeah. Charles Mingus. Mingus Mill. This has long been one of our favorite places to stop while we're here. Mingus Mill, this beautiful waterfall. And then we're going up to the mill. You can get cornmeal and grits a lot of times here. This time the mill was not running and you couldn't get any anything from there. I don't know if it's seasonally that it runs or if they have stopped that. So just thought I would put in a note. Nope.
Locked up.
It was last year too, wasn't it, when we came through? Hey Vic, go stand under the waterfall. I'll get your picture. Is that a no? Told you there was a bridge. When you're out exploring, look for the unusual. Look for what you weren't expecting. We were looking for a bridge to drive across the river. What we found was a walking bridge for pedestrians. Not exactly what we had in mind, but so cool and glad we found it. Whew. Okay, this is wobbly. I think 4 might be too many people on this. Let me off this.
Why?
It moves. I'm working on it. I'm going back to look. I thought this was how, but apparently it's not.
It's pretty, for sure. What do you think, Mom?
Also, in the afternoons, don't forget to take a drive around and look for the elk. They tend to stay out by the visitor center every afternoon around 5 o'clock, but they're also on the Big Cove Road. We've seen several there. So just enjoy the scenery and explore the area. It's a great way to see what's happening here. We also took a drive down the Cherokee Road to get to Mingus Mill or Mingus Falls, and yeah, it's a old road, and it's a different way to get there. So just explore the side roads. You never know what you'll find. There's also many campgrounds in this area, so there's lots. If you're like us and you like to look at campgrounds and for potential future visits, that's something we're always on the lookout for. And there's lots to choose from here, and it really depends on what your desire is. If you're in a big rig like us and you need full hookups and a easy in and out, or if you're a tent camper, they have everything for tent campers on up. So you just have to find the right fit for you. Ran into Yogi Bear RV Park, so we kind of took a tour and explored it a little bit. You never know what you'll find going down these roads. It's the back entrance to Yogi Bear. Maybe just take a drive to the Big Cove grocery store to see what they have there. Heads up, not a lot, but we did get a box of crackers rather than drive all the way back into town. They have the basic essentials, and we met the owner, who was really a nice guy. So whatever you're doing, you can find something fun to do. Here's a little drive into the KOA campground so you can see what it looks like. And the festivities and decorations for Halloween, they go all out, especially on weekends for the kids, decorating and having events and activities. So it's a great campground. So check it out. There's also Darnell Farms, which is nearby within like 20 minutes of Cherokee, 15-20 minutes. And it's a great little farmer's market where they have live music on the weekends, at least while we're here. And they have all kinds of produce. So really enjoyed stopping there and listening to the music a little bit and exploring what they had to offer. They also have all kinds of fun things for kids. Hay rides and petting zoo and all kinds of things, so you should check them out as well.
Oh. Got it.
If you like museums in Maggie Valley, which is just a short drive away from Cherokee, maybe 25 minutes, you can go to the Wheels Through Time Museum. If you're a motorcycle fan, you'll absolutely love it. And if you're just like me and just kind of enjoy seeing things of the past, this is a great stop and a great way to explore. It was a fun couple hours to wander through the the 2 floors, and to see the sights and to see all the motorcycles and the stuff they had there. So definitely want to check that out. And speaking of motorcycles, if you're a motorcycle person, you'll definitely want to check out the Tail of the Dragon. And even if you're not, it's a very cool drive. The motorcycle people love it. They race through there, but any vehicle can go on it. We just try to be very polite and move over when we can for motorcycles because they're going way faster than we can go. But it's a fun drive through the Tail of the Dragon. So, and there you can stop there. They have a gift shop where you can get t-shirts and all that. They also take photos as you're driving through the Tail of the Dragon. So whatever you're driving, they'll take your photos. So you can log on and buy the photo. This one was $9 for us. The photos are on various turns as you're driving through. There's probably 3 or 4 different photographers at any one time. So if you want to purchase one, just look at their name. They'll have it all over their sign out when they're snapping your photo. And probably the first one's a couple miles in. I know I've mentioned that there's a lot of hiking here, and this is Mingus Falls. It's 160 steps and then a short hike to see the falls, and it's gorgeous. No joke, those steps are no joke. They're 160 crooked, off-canter steps, so if you have problems walking, it's probably not the best choice for you. But if you're in moderate health and you can do some steps, it's good exercise. It's not that long. Once you get past the stairs, it's just unlevel ground and rocky, but it's a fun hike. And there's a lot of those here. There's also Soco Falls, which is also a bit of steps and, just have to be careful getting to. And that's right here in Cherokee. Mingo is right in Cherokee. Soco Falls is over by Maggie Valley. Great trails, great hiking trails if you're interested in that. And after Mingus Falls, if you want to try another one, there's a short drive to Soco Falls.
Oh good, my legs are already sore from yesterday. Are your legs sore? Yep, mine too. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, head back up.
If hiking isn't your thing, then maybe a nice drive all the way around the Smokies. You leave Cherokee, you drive up the parkway to Maggie Valley, take some back roads up and around over through Cataloochee to Colby, back around to Gatlinburg, through the Smoky Mountains and back to Cherokee. Certainly, it's quite a drive, but it's a fun drive. It's about a 7-8 hour drive because it's slow going over the mountains, but very exciting, and you see a lot of different sights along the way. And it's the side of the Smoky Mountains that's seldom traveled, so you won't have the big crowds that you do on the main drive. But you do have a dirt road, so, you know, if you're okay with dirt roads, then it's a road for you. Any Jeep or off-road vehicle can do it without any problem. We took the side-by-side for fun. And don't forget to grab something to eat before you cross over the mountain. We stopped in Jonathan and ate at a little dive called J Creek Cafe, which was amazingly good food, reasonable prices, and a very clean restaurant, no matter what it looks on the outside. So highly recommend that too on your drive. Explore some of the little mom and pop stops along the way. And did I mention Gatlinburg? It's across the mountain, and it's a good 45 minutes if you drive through Smoky Mountains. But Gatlinburg's an amazing town. So, you know, if you've got a day and you want to go over to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area, it's certainly within a drivable distance for a day drive. And Gatlinburg is an amazing town in its own. I'll do a whole video on that later, but for right now, just know it's a great place to visit. The Bryson area is another great place to visit. They have the trains that run through, the Smoky Mountain trains that run through Nantahala and stop off there. And you can find good food there. There's a barbecue place there that was awesome. And there's quite a bit to do in that area. Cute little shops you can go to. Speaking of shopping, there's quite a bit of that in Cherokee and Maggie Valley as well. As far as shopping goes, there's plenty to do there. There's a food store, there's a Food Lion in town, there's gift shops, and there's even an Ace Hardware and plenty of gas stations. Ooh, slipped. Hey, walk out in there and see how cold it is. What are you saying, Vic?
No, it's after summer. I mean, that's why they wear them waders.
Are you saying it's cold?
Yeah, it's cold.
Why don't you wade out there a little deeper? I think it's probably warmer over there.
Yeah. All that movement of the water just causing all that
Friction, yeah, would warm it up. Why don't you go test that theory? Beautiful here, though.
They're fishing down there.
Oh, they are fishing. Are they fishing or are they catching?
Fishing.
There is a difference. You could swim. Because I don't think you'd even have to swim. I think you could wade across. So what is there to do in Cherokee, North Carolina? Well, the answer is there's quite a bit to do. And if you stretch out to Asheville and go across the mountains to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, there's even more to do. It's beautiful. There's lots and lots of hiking. There's waterfalls. There's Mingus waterfalls, if that's something you're interested in. There's also Soco Falls, which is really nice, if that's something you're interested in. So there's just lots to do here. It's a very pretty area. Some of the things are seasonal, like Unto These Hills, which is the outdoor drama, is only up until September. They only do that for the summer. There's some things that are open at different times, but there's also gym mining and fishing and whitewater rafting and zip lining and kayaking and tubing, and there's a Santaland Fun Park, there's horseback riding, there's golf, there's just so much to do here. If you're looking for something to do, you can find something to do. And there's lots for kids too. It is family friendly, so there is lots and lots going on. So if you get a chance to come out to Cherokee or Banky Valley, Asheville, or the other side of Smokies where Kate's Cove is, you know, it's a great place to spend a few days. We've been here 3 weeks, and we've been to this area many, many times. We didn't see nearly everything. We like to kind of lay back and take our time and have some down days because we do travel a lot. But Nantahala is fun. There's lots of places to do. There's Harris Messina, which is huge, and got lots of restaurants. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you come out, and it's a beautiful part of the country. We typically come out in the fall, but I'm sure spring and summer, each one has its own benefits in advance. So I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the water. Y'all have a good day, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And of course, when you're out here hanging out, never underestimate a good campfire. See you next time.